ancient Greek philosopher Diogenes the Cynic, one of the founders of the Cynic philosophy, was known for mocking people. When he saw a prostitute's son throwing a rock at a crowd, he said, "Careful, son, don't hit your father." You can say he was the world's first known troll. But today the trolls have a different face.
So a troll is any person that on the internet particularly wants to disrupt conversations, digress a discussion board, and intentionally cause harm to the victim or the person at the receiving end.
Lindy West, an American author and a columnist, was trolled by a fake Twitter account named after her recently deceased father.
Psychologists and scientists have identified 4 different personality traits. They call it the dark tetrad. The first thing that they identify is a personality trait called narcissism. Any person who wants to establish their superiority at any cost. Somebody who wants only their opinion to be at the forefront. The second personality trait is known as Machiavellianism. This is somebody who's very cold, very detached, in order to manipulate the person, whoever they're in conversation with. Third personality trait, in psychology though, we call it antisocial personality disorder. So people who don't work within the rules and laws of society. Rule benders, but a little more extreme. And then the fourth trait is sadism, which is getting pleasure in hurting and distressing other people. As you can see, all of these 4 traits are actually extremely the dark side of human nature. Hence, when you put all of this together and on top of it add the anonymity that the internet provides you. So all of these together, I think, is what makes a troll a troll.
So what can the victim do in such situations?
So something that actually really works is to humanize yourself. If the victim can actually present themselves as somebody who has emotions, who has a life, who has these relationships, getting them to recognize the struggles that you've been through as the victim of the trolling.
In this case, Lindy West wrote an article about the troll and addressed the mental torture she went through, as her father was a loving human being and never harmed anyone in his life. She got an immediate response to her surprise from her troll, apologizing about the fake Twitter account, as he realized there is a living, breathing human on the other side of his rants rather than just a profile picture. And for the ultimate question, if you can identify with these traits, what can you do?
Let's say that there are people who would actually recognize certain things that they've done in the past and identify it as falling into this category or this definition. The one thing that they can do is ask themselves why they're posting it. Are they aiming to get a response or an answer or a reaction? And emotionally, they can actually think it through. What is it going to make that individual human being feel?